Metal Gear Solid is an internationally acclaimed video game created by a Japanese visionary named Hideo Kojima over 25 years ago. As a lifelong admirer of Western cinema, Kojima has brought elements from many films dealing with World War II, the Cold War, and near-dystopian future. On the subject of the Cold War, one of Kojima's biggest influences was the iconic 007 film series, based on the novels of Ian Fleming. Fleming at one point worked as a naval intelligence officer, and British secret intel operative Conrad O'Brien French. Another Cold War film Kojima cited as an influence is Alfred Hitchcock's 1959 masterpiece North by Northwest. Just as the 007 film Dr. No is the first film to have acknowledged the British MI6, North by Northwest was the first Hollywood film to make direct reference to the American CIA. Apart from this and other film influences, Kojima is well versed in the historical topics in his games. Several real-life aspects of the Cold War are discussed at length in the Metal Gear Solid series. The nuclear arms race, the space race, the CIA KGB espionage, the Cuban Missile Crisis, the theory of nuclear deterrence, and so on. While these themes are primarily exploited in the series prequels, Metal Gear Solid 3, Portable Ops, and Peace Walker. They are also commented on to a lesser extent in the other games in the series. Hideo Kojima understands the importance of the Cold War, and the effects that it continues to have on our world today. Many political ideologies, military and civilian technologies, space exploration, a prototype of the internet, and other modern communications were born during this era. During the conflict between the Soviet Union and Afghanistan in the late 1970s, the United States commenced the infamous Operation Cyclone, in which the CIA formed and trained a group of Islamic militants. After the Soviets began to withdraw in the 1980s from Afghanistan, the US ceased all funding and support to the region. Some historians suspect that it may have led to many conflicts in the Middle East. In the Metal Gear Solid world, Revolver Ocelot was involved in these events. Unfortunately, a lot of the information presented in the Metal Gear series, as well as the game's fictional backstory, goes unnoticed by main players, because a lot of it is featured in the optional codec calls that players can access throughout the game, especially in Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3. You can spend hours calling different characters in the codec, and they will give you different responses most of the time. That has been just a little bit of information about Metal Gear's Cold War backdrop. Play the games, you'll find a lot more. This episode has been written by Matt Martin or Decoy Octopus. You can check out his channel and his Twitter. If you want, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking on the link below, or you can join us on our Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr account.